Hi there, it's Olga and it's the day 22 of my 25 Days of Christmas paper crafting tutorial series. Today we are going to create a set of 3 shaker tags that are shaped as windows. The shape of all 3 windows is created with the same die, and then I just added different touches and decorations to each of the windows so that all of them look unique. So let's get started and I'll take you through the entire process step by step. To create the shape of the tag, I'm going to use 2 sets by Paper Discovery. They are Tag Builder die set and the Matching Windows die set. I have die cut the largest tag shape out of thick white cardstock 3 times. Then I used the mid-size tag to cut out 3 shapes out of patterned paper. The paper I used is from the magazine kit, also by Paper Discovery. Next, I'm going to add the twine loops to be able to hang my tags. So I'm applying some double-sided adhesive onto the white panel. I'm attaching the twine and then I'm topping it with the patterned paper tag. Then I'm going to use the bone folder to press down the twine underneath the paper to flatten it out. The reason I made a snowfall panel a bit smaller is that I don't want any pattern to show at the edges on the finished project. Now I'm going to create the frame for each of the tags, so I'm going to use the largest and the smallest tag dies. And I'm taping them down onto a piece of white cardstock and sending them through the machine. So here is the frame that I should get. I'm placing this frame into the Matching Embossing folder and I'm making sure I'm aligning it with the pattern on the folder, which is very easy to do. I can even use some pieces of tape to fix the frame on the place. And this is the result that I should get. It's a stone arch. The folder really adds a lot of texture. Next, I'm going to die cut a window frame, so I'm using a window die together with the mid-size tag shape. This way I'm going to die cut both the outline and the negative window pattern. So this is what the window should look like. This window die is really versatile, meaning that if you want the scene behind the window not to be blocked with all those bars, you can trim down some of them, and this way you can change the design of your window. I'm simply clipping off some of the bars with the scissors, and here I have the new design. Then I decided to take it even one step further and trim off 2 more bars, just like this. Next, I'm going to attach a piece of acetate behind that window frame, so I have applied thin double-sided tape all around the window outline, and I'm going to add some liquid glue onto more intricate areas. And then I'm placing my acetate at the wrong side. The acetate is die cut with the same outline die. Next, I'm going to attach the embossed frame onto the window. So I have applied some foam tape at the wrong side. Now I'm peeling off the liner and placing the frame on top of the window. Now it's time to start decorating my windows. So for the window number 1, I'm going to use some die cut branches as well as the birds. I'm using the Paper Discovery die set that is called Bird and Branch. All the supplies that I'm using are listed down below in the description box as well as on my blog. I'm sticking down the branches with the liquid glue right onto the patterned paper background. Then I'm going to add a couple of perched birds the same way. After I'm finished with the background, I'm going to fill in my shaker tag with the sequins. As a filler, I'm going to use Falling Snow Sprinkles by Cat Scrappiness. Sprinkles are a bit thicker than regular sequins and they don't have holes. The ones I'm using are a perfect match for the patterned paper background. Then I'm also going to add some regular flat snowflake shaped sequins as well. I have applied a double layer of foam tape onto the frame at the wrong side, and now I'm going to cover up the background with the acetate frame. So this is how I created all three window shapes filled with sequins, and now I'm going to decorate the top of the tag as well. For this one I'm going to use this candle die. It's from Tag Window Editions die set. This one works perfectly with the window die set. I think I have used this die set the most this holiday season. The little poinsettia flower is also from the same die set. So now I'm coloring the flames with the markers, and before I attach the candle I'm also going to add a couple of branches onto the window. I have used the same bird and branch die set to create these ones. So I'm sticking a couple of them down with the liquid glue, and then I'm sticking down the candle using the foam squares. I also had a couple of snowflake die cuts just lying around on my desk, and I decided to add these ones as well. I think they will make a perfect little background for the candle. The tag is nearly finished now. I only have to add the last finishing touch, which is going to be some small pearls. I'm sticking them down into the centers of the snowflakes as well as onto the flower. I really like that soft, elegant look that the pearls create, so I think I'm going to add them to the two remaining tags as well. So this is what the first one looks like, and now let's decorate the second one. This time I'm adding nothing to the background, but I'm using the same sequin mix as for the first tag. This time I'm going to add all the decorations on top of the tag, not on the inside. This wreath die I'm using is also from Window Editions die set. I've die cut the image out of dark green and out of lighter green paper, and then I'm sticking down the top layer, offsetting it a little bit to create more dimension. Then I'm sticking down the wreath onto the window, and as always I'm using a Ranger or multi-medium matte. It's great for attaching paper to acetate. I'm also adding a little bow from the same set, and then I'm going to use different size half pearls to create the berries on the wreath. The pencil I'm using to pick up the pearls is by Sticks 2, and it's a great inexpensive pickup tool. Once I have all the pearls attached, I'm also going to add the sleeping cat image. It's from the very same set. I'm sticking it down at the bottom of the window with the foam squares. And then I will also add some additional ribbons to the wreath. For the tag number 3, I have attached a couple of white bird die cuts onto the background. They are the flying birds images from the same set, Bird and Branch. Then I added the sequins and attached the frame on top, just like I did for the remaining 2 tags. To finish off the tag, I'm going to add this beautiful menorah image. It's also from Window Editions die set. I've die cut it twice, out of white and out of gold, and then I'm trimming off all the candles from the gold die cut. Then I'm going to use some liquid glue again in a needle applicator bottle, and I'm sticking down the golden die cut on top of the white one. When the glue is dry, I'm using the marker again to color the flames. This image is very beautiful and delicate, but there is a problem that you sometimes face with the delicate images, and that is they don't stand out enough against the background. But there is a solution for this. I like adding a piece of vellum behind of images, and it creates a kind of halo, and it really helps it to stand out a lot more. This curtain die I used this time is from the same die set, so I have attached it onto the window, and then I'm adding the menorah using the foam tape. For the finishing touches, I have added 3 snowflakes right onto the window, and I'm also adding a small pearl in the center of each snowflake. And then I'm going to add more pearls onto the menorah. That finishes the project for today. Those shaker tags can be used to add to your gift bags, or you can remove the loop and stick the window down onto the card base, and this way you'll get a perfect shaker card. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'm also so happy to announce that the new release is coming out this week. I really hope you will enjoy it, so please don't miss it out. Hit the bell button to get notifications. Thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful day.